Vancouver's Integrity Commissioner has ruled that Mayor Ken Sim and his ABC Vancouver colleagues broke the code of conduct over their private discussions on how City Council should run. And that might sound a bit dry, but if you care about local politics, the findings are noteworthy.
What they're talking about is millions of dollars worth of taxpayers' money on projects and stuff that can be cooked up behind closed doors, and the public have no idea what's happening until it's already inked.
That is Pete Fry, the opposition Green councillor who put forward the complaint to Integrity Commissioner Lisa Southern. And you might think, isn't that just how politics works? But it depends on how you interpret the ways local politics differ from provincial or federal politics. Let me explain. At issue is whether ABC breaks the rule that a meeting of council must be open to the public, and whether the private meetings by Sim and ABC councillors comprise a meeting, given that they are a majority on council. And the Integrity Commissioner got access to emails and found that there were lots of private meetings and group chats of ABC councillors and people in the mayor's office. Councillors were giving proposed amendments by Sim's hired political staff and debated how it should be worded and framed. An ABC councillor asked how he was being asked to vote, and staff sent the amendments to the motion that councillors would bring forward at the meeting. In fact, Sim's political staff once emailed ABC councillors, telling them the rules for voting, saying that internal discussion would determine whether they would accept opposition councillors' motions. Now, councillors told Southern they ignored those rules, so that part got a pass, but she found that debating in detail how amendments would be formed and brought forward was effectively a council meeting, since ABC has a majority.
It's a very disingenuous and disrespectful way to approach the business of running the city, and I would say in this case it's also illegal.
Now, is this going to change anything? Probably not. Sim put out a statement saying caucusing is normal, it's how thoughtful decisions are made, and that it's not misconduct. In BC, rulings of local integrity commissioners aren't binding, and council has to vote on any sanctions. So the story, at least for now, ends here. But it's worth noting another defense that ABC gave in their meetings with Southern. It's not just that discussions of amendments privately helps to improve them and get feedback, but it's the fact that doing it publicly is messy. But local politics is messy, by definition. It is the level of government closest to the people and set up for a greater degree of direct and open discussion. And whether you agree with the Integrity Commissioner's interpretation of the Code of Conduct or not, it has made things a little messier for ABC. Justin McElroy, CBC News, Vancouver.